Good food is not in demand. Good food is saturated market. What's in demand is an elevated hospitality experience, and it's rare. I started off in the industry as a busser. I got moved up to a server, very aggressive. I want to make that money. I became an entitled server. So it's all about me, all about my tips, all about my shifts, all about when I get cut. And I had a really bad attitude, and it ended up getting me fired. And I almost went homeless because I couldn't get another job. I said, something's got to change because I felt like a freaking loser. And that's why I decided to take ownership and realize I screwed up. This is all my fault, and I want to build myself up again. So I landed in a restaurant. My focus was the guest experience. If I can get the guests to come back, then we'll be busy next week, next month, next year. And all of a sudden, people started asking for my section. My GM noticed this. We started putting a game plan together, started some learning and development. We developed it, started teaching the other staff that. The restaurant almost doubled in sales within 14 months. That's when I understood the power of training and systems and guest experience. I did that for about 10 years for different companies, and then decided I want to go out and help independent restaurant owners develop these things that most billion-dollar companies have access to. I want to develop those same things for them and give them access and the tools to be able to do it and affordability to be able to do it. 30%, right? You got food, overhead, 30% labor, trying to get down to 20%. So it's focusing on the people development. It's developing your people to execute at a high level so that you can give your guests the best experience possible. Brand value goes through the roof then, and then customer retention, upsells, all that stuff follows behind as a byproduct. Our plan works on multiple levels, right? Because we work with mom and pop shops, and we work with somewhere like 50 units. So the mom and pop shop, we need the systems and the infrastructure to grow and scale into our little shop, make sure we maximize profits, we get ourselves off the floor. The bigger groups are like, we need to learn how to grow and scale in order for my owner to not have to be in the restaurant, and he can focus on building out the rest of the business. And I can tell you, like Tyler Florence, we worked with him recently, and he said, I go, what was your first job? He goes, I was a dishwasher. I'm like, how were you as a dishwasher? He goes, I was the best freaking dishwasher, I'll tell you that much. Or at least I tried to be. It's like I had a freaking system. I'd grab plates out of all the servers' hands. I was sweating every day, but I made sure I was the best dishwasher. Now Tyler Florence is like one of the most successful chefs in the world, arguably. So focus on building yourself up and not building yourself down.